In the last video, I shared some tips on how you can be more composed and confident when you have to speak spontaneously on the spot to an audience or to a stranger, or you're on a Zoom call and then you're just with your CEO on the Zoom call and it's just the two of you and others are yet to join the call and you have to say something or make rapport. How you can be more composed in such situations. If you haven't seen that video, you can check the previous video I uploaded. Today I want to share some more tricks. So let's say you are in a meeting, you're the team lead, and then one of your colleagues who was presenting got cut off by technology. Maybe his internet went out and now you have to say something on the spot. How do you handle such a situation? One way you can do this is to repeat what has already been said. So you take a step back and you use that time to also gain composure and try to process in your mind what you would, where you will lead the conversation. So, for example, if this colleague just got cut off and then you're there, you could say something like, all right, so let's review a couple of things that have already been said. We've heard about X, Y, Z, and that already gives you some room, some leeway to process your thoughts more and be more composed in how you are going to lead the meeting until the colleague joins again. Another thing you can do is to ask more like generic questions that will still be relevant to what is being discussed. So you can say, we've heard about this, that. What are your thoughts on how we can already apply this to our use case, or how do we think we can implement this in our daily operations, for example? So when you say something like that, you already put the subject in context for everyone to think about, and you earn some, you buy some time to be able to compose and comport yourself and determine where next you're going to lead the conversation. So these are two things you can do when you're put on the spot to say something and you didn't prepare for this. So take another example. You are at a wedding and then someone calls on you immediately to say something or give a speech. Again, you can backtrack on what has already happened during the wedding. You can start by saying how beautiful the dance was or how the entrance was such spectacular, and just use that to segue into qualities of the couple that you admire and say things like they've always been graceful, and even from their entrance today you saw how in sync they seem. They are, you just say something that you already observed in the day and use that to start your speech. And once you have that said and you have that going, I feel you'll be more confident in being able to lead the conversation towards where you would like it to go. So that's possible as well. And the other example, for example, in the wedding, you can ask questions about the couple. You're giving a speech, but maybe a rhetorical question, and it just gets people thinking, and it takes that pressure off of you where you seem to have to say something. Now you give people things to think about, and if you get a response, that's good. But if it's just rhetorical, it still helps you to structure your conversation or your speech in such a way that you don't feel totally nervous and you don't feel jittery, and it doesn't feel like all the attention is on you. I hope this was useful to you. I'm also learning this stuff, so I think I'll be back with some more tips. Thank you for watching.